Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My name is Pino. In this video, we have to solve for x and y simultaneously. Division by 0 is not allowed, so our x and y must not be equals to 0. We have x plus 2, which is equals to 2y, and we take the 2 from the left to the right, and we'll have x is equals to 2y, and when we take the 2 from the left to the right, it will change sign to negative 2. On the other side, we have 1 divided by x plus 1 divided by y, which is equals to 1, and we multiply both sides of the equation by x multiplied by y, and we distribute the xy inside the parentheses, and the xy multiplied by 1 will be equals to xy, and this is divided by x, plus the xy multiplied by 1, which is equals to xy, and we divide through by y, and 1 multiplied by xy will be equals to xy, and the y will cancel out, and the x will cancel, and we'll be left with y plus x is equals to xy. We can call the first equation equation number 1, and the second equation equation number 2, and we have to substitute 1 into equation number 2. So we have y plus, in the place of the x, we substitute the 2y minus 2, and this will be equal to, in the place of the x, we substitute the 2y minus 2, and we multiply by y plus 2y minus 2 will be equals to, so let's distribute the y inside the parentheses, and y multiplied by 2y will be equals to 2y squared, and y multiplied by negative 2 will be equals to negative 2y. On the left hand side, we have y plus 2y, which is equals to 3y minus 2, and this will be equals to the 2y squared minus 2y. We take the items on the left hand side to the right hand side, so we have 0 is equals to 2y squared minus 2y. We have the positive 3y, and when it jumps the equal sign, it will be negative 3y. And we also have that negative 2y, and when it jumps the equal sign, it will be positive 2. So we have 0 is equals to the 2y squared, and the negative 2y minus 3y will be equals to negative 5y. And we have the positive 2. From here, it's a matter of factorization. So the factors of the 2y squared will be equals to the 2y and y. We have the negative 5y in the middle, and the factors of the 2 is 2 and 1. We take the 2 and we place it far right so that it can multiply with the 2y. We have the negative followed by the positive, so inside the parentheses we have negative and negative. We test our factorization. The 2y multiplied by negative 2 will be equals to negative 4y, and the negative 1 multiplied by the y will be equals to negative y, and this will be equals to negative 5y, and that's what we have as our middle term, so our factorization is correct. The 2y minus 1 will be equals to 0, or the y minus 2 will be equals to 0, so the 2y will be equals to 1, or the y will be equals to 2. So we have the 2y is equals to 1, but we divide both sides of the equation by 2, and the 2 divided by 2 will be equals to 1, so our y will be equals to 1 divided by 2, or y will be equals to 2. So now we determine the values of x. Remember, we had x is equals to 2y minus 2, so we substitute the y values inside the x, So our x is equals to the 2y minus 2. And when we substitute, let's first substitute the y is equals to half where there is y. So x will be equals to 2 multiplied by 1 over 2 in the place of the y minus 2. So our x will be equals to 2 multiplied by half, which is 1, minus 2. So our x is equals to 1 minus 2, which is equals to negative 1. So when x is equals to negative 1, y is equals to 2. Now we substitute the y is equals to 2 where there is y. So our x is equals to 2y minus 2. And in the place of the y, let's go and substitute the 2. X will be equals to 2 multiplied by 2, which is equals to 4 minus 2. So our x will be equals to 4 minus 2, which is equals to 2. So when x is equals to 2, the y is also equals to 2. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe, like and share the channel if you find this content useful.